Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today I thought I would bring you another journal with me. This is catching up the last bit of my Kansas City portion of my adventure and the MLP meetup, and then the first day of um, Mississippi. So, guys, I hope you enjoy it and stick around. Alrighty, guys. I think what I will do is put some music on and just go through here, just putting stuff down and journaling so it's not quite as long. And then at the end, I will tell you a little bit about each of the journal pages. I think that'll be easier and faster. So, guys, let's go. Okay, guys, so I'm going to flip back and tell you everything. When I turned back originally, I saw where my ink, I didn't give it time to dry, but that's okay, guys. So this was the filling station coffee shop that I would occasionally go to and sit and do a little bit of work. Sometimes it was just catching up my planner. Sometimes it was just to sit down and eat, but it was a really nice place and it was called the Filling Station. Loved that coffee shop. The people there were so nice. And then right behind it was this half price books, records, and magazines. And I was unaware that it was a chain, but guys, they were so friendly and I love the selection that they have. So I will definitely be keeping my eye open to see if I can find more. This one I didn't journal as much. This was the Mayday paper and post. And I have a card. I don't have it here where I can put my hands on it. It is a postcard that I am going to put on here that will flip up. So I wanted to leave room for that. And so this is just talking about, I just fell in love with this store. It was such a nice store, and the lady that owns it was just so super nice. And then before I left Kansas City, I had to go to Costco. Had to make a run because I needed some things, and I also needed a table, and I was trying to decide between the three different tables they had, but I liked this smaller table, except I just felt like it was too small. The one to the left was too big, and the other one was just right. So anyway, I ended up getting a table, but it was not this one. But I do have a table now to go with me so that when I get to locations and they don't have an adequate place for me to set up, I'll definitely have a place. This was a breakfast restaurant that I found. It was called the Big Biscuit. And guys, this biscuit was filled with cinnamon roll filling, with the topping was pecans and cranberries. It was so stinking good. This was a Missouri sticker that I picked up in the Mayday paper and post. And so I decided to put it on here because this was my last day, last couple of days in Kansas City. But I like to take a picture of the filming area that I set up at. This was a really nice area to be able to set up and have a big table. It wasn't quite big enough. It was a little bit cramped, but I made it work. And guys, you know, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. And I just couldn't spread out as much, but that was okay. I made it work and it was comfortable. And I got videos out. So that's the biggest thing. So this unit I couldn't film in because it had no commercial photography as one of the rules, so couldn't. And then this is where I was packing up to get ready to leave and to head on to Mississippi. Then in that stay at Kansas City, I went over to Kansas, to Wichita, and I met up with some of the people from MLP, and we had a meetup with other people. So this was us at dinner. We went to a place called Oak and Pie, and it was pizza and pasta, Italian. It was really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And then after the meetup, me and Amanda went to I forget the name of the store, but it was nuts, and it was like bulk nuts and candies, and they had a lot of stuff. It was just a fascinating place, overwhelming and selection of everything. So I picked up some I think it was almond and cashews, and then some hard candy to take with me on my trips. So then this next page is documenting starting the trip into Mississippi. So this was my drive along the way to Mississippi. When I opened my doors to go into the loft, these were the flights of steps, which just blew my mind. I knew it was going to be a loft, and I knew it was above a business But in my mind, I didn't picture the amount of steps going up, and I was so tired, and those steps looked so daunting. So when I got to the top, I just took a picture because, I wanted to remember it. First thing I did was set up my filming area in front of the big windows. I pulled these curtains to the side to get natural light in. Um, but I just moved over the desk that was here. In the photos, it didn't look very big, but it is perfect. It was working out perfect. And we're going to use that. And then I went and got breakfast at a local coffee shop in Mississippi. So, guys, that is all that I have documented so far. And I wanted to say that I used my Canon IV printer to print out my photos. I always like to make sure I tell you guys that. But so far, guys, I'm hoping to fill this book up over the next few weeks. I may have to go into my next location with it, but I'm thinking these 3 months is going to completely fill this one up, and then we will start on the second one. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, guys, bye-bye.